Sorry about that. I just realized that I was muted that whole time. I was having some technical difficulties, but we've resolved them. But this is Wolverine Adamantum Rage, and I hinted at this earlier about some dancing. You get to see Wolverine rock out here. So this was a game that I grew up with, and when I was younger, I really liked this game, but learning it for RGLove, I realized some flaws in it. Like, it's probably the one Wolverine game where like his claws do not really, they really don't do much of anything. Like, it takes forever to kill enemies. He has a lot of nice moves, but he's just not strong. But one thing that's really cool about this, or really nice about this game, is in some levels the soundtrack. The soundtrack is probably the best thing about it. And maybe that's what I remember too growing up. So we have these objectives where we basically have to kill a certain number of enemies before we can move to the next area in a stage. So that's what I'm doing here. Ouch. His healing factor is also super slow. So hopefully we don't get murdered too badly in the later levels. Otherwise, if we do, you're going to see a lot of dancing from Wolverine. There's one boss in particular that, yeah, you're going to see like a super buttload of dancing if I go into it without a good amount of health. So we killed all the enemies for this section. We're ready to move on. Go dancer Wolverine. So this guy, I like to despawn his turrets, just because otherwise it becomes a pain to kill him straight up. Okay, we'll try now that we weaken him. Okay. Actually, I want to go back down. Actually, I want to go up. I just realized we got to come back here later. Come on. I need you to go down, please. Alright. Get up. Up, Wolverine. No. No. Oh, stop, please. No. Alright, we actually have to go back up. So we get to see more of his dancing. That's the highlight of this game, Wolverine dancing here. Go out, find your copy of the game today. Alright. Come on. And then we got... Okay, we'll go ahead and kill this guy just in case. Please. Go down. Alright. Now we gotta go back to that elevator. Alright. Some more dancing. So some of these enemies, if you kill them once and they respawn, they don't count against your overall number there, so I had to make sure I killed the right thing. Yeah, we had to destroy this. Gotta get out of here before things blow up, but we had to have Wolverine. To me, this is probably the best song in the game, and I had to dance to it. He said, run! It's like, no time to dance, run. I had to dance to that song. So we got our first boss fight. Ouch. 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 And we're done. I think that robot was actually in an episode of the 90s cartoon. I think Wolverine and Maverick and somebody else, Silver Fox. I think her name is Silver Fox. They were fighting that, and it was like some kind of adamantium robot, I think. So we got the hand ninjas. We're in Japan. Come on. We're playing. Oh yeah, that's right. We need more uppercut in our life. I think we just only discovered recently that the uppercut may be our savior when it comes to this game. It does maybe the most damage to the enemies. I needed to kill one of those. Yeah, we'll take this one of these guys. There we go. Quick backhand. I'm gonna drop here. Claw through the ground here. So I can grab this invincibility for our upcoming boss fight that I have here. Grab that health, and here we go. This fight used to drive me crazy as a kid. Particularly this enemy right here. I didn't realize that you just need him to turn around and face you, and then that's when you can start attacking him. But otherwise, if you attack him at any other point in time, then you'll take damage. And then we got this character here. Ouch, who's messing me up. I need you to toss your arm. Alright, good. So, get his arm out of the way. Okay, normally get his arm out of the way, and then we start lighting him up. There we go. Oh. Come on. But yeah, so otherwise he doesn't hurt you unless he throws his projectiles, or you get hit by that air attack. Come on, throw your arms. Thank you. This guy has become the hardest enemy, only because like his hitboxes are weird. Take the throw. Ouch. Oh, I hit him in the back, so I took damage. And while he throws out his last arm, you can't even touch him. Ah. Yeah, so this boss fight can go very long, depending on how they cooperate. Probably one of the longest fights in the game, next to Lady Deathstrike, who's the next boss after this, and probably the hardest boss for me. Ouch. Come on. All right. Oh, don't die here. No, we got so close, and we gotta do that fight again. That was on the last little bit there.
Wolverine.
Man, I thought Deathstrike would be the one to give me trouble. Alright, gotta do it again. Trying to get better with this uppercut here. Oh, we don't need to take them out. Alright, take out one of the Rocket Ninjas here. Come on. And drop here. Get the invincibility again. Try to hurry up. We're at full health. And repeat the fight. And what's messed up is the easiest of the three killed me. Come on. Oh. Okay. Jerk. Sheesh. Oh, not again. Oh gosh, come on. Oh, all right. Oh. Oh, I see you mentioned D, LCD. So yeah, one thing I did not mention in this game, and I think it's the same. I'm dying on purpose here, by the way, just so we have full health. In both the Super Nintendo and Genesis games, they have a timer. The Super Nintendo one is not really apparent where the timer is, or like how much time you have in the level. The Genesis one has a timer on the screen that you can see that if you take too long, there's a little girl that comes and she blows you up. Being in the Genesis, it's a straight up cutscene, whereas in this one, they sort of give you a chance to get away from her. You see a timer on the screen, but it's more so like a proximity indicator, like wherever she is. And if it gets to 0, basically she's touched you then, and then you die, and you see a cutscene. It's one of the scariest things. See this little girl flying after you, knowing that she's like your impending doom. I think there was a cutscene taken on my channel. I mean, not sorry, a cutscene, a clip taken on my channel with LCD killing me. I'm just like, I hate this little girl. Oh, come on, get through, Wolverine. What? Okay. Wow, that's the most trouble I've ever had getting through that part there. So we're gonna grab this. There's some health over here, I think. Okay, yes, we're getting hurt by the... I'm assuming some kind of... Maybe it's like even adamantium, I'm not sure, but you can get hurt by the droplets. invincibility, fall here, and run off to the next area. Wasting invincibility. Well, rather, they're not even attacking me. Grab that health though. Is there? Yeah, another invincibility right there. I got what room I was in. We didn't need to do that extra jump in the beginning there. Hold on 1 second, sorry. Okay. Alright, I think we have to kill one of these rocket ninjas. Oh, I would have loved to be able to take this invincibility into the boss fight coming up, because this boss fight coming up is the hardest fight in the game for me. Oh, got one more enemy to kill, crap. Like, there's some evil boss fights, but this one is the most unpredictable, I feel. Now this is Lady Deathstrike. I think Sabretooth is in the Genesis one. And then you gotta get through all this crap before you can actually fight her. I'm gonna wait here just for a second. Allow us to heal. Alright, here we go. So for Deathstrike, you want her to run into you as you're getting electrified over here. She's not always cooperative, and she has like a range attack where her arms can stretch and get you. Like that. So she gets really cheap. Come on. Yes. We just need that like 5 more times, I think. She loses a lot of health. If I were to attack her straight up, I only do like 1 point of damage to her. She wouldn't have come close anyway. Oh, come on. Ah. What? Got her, but my call wasn't overlapping the electricity there. Oh man, come on. And now they're being really cheap. Yep. She's gonna kill me. We're doing the Wolverine needs to heal strat and just dancing in place while she's being silly up there, jumping in place. Okay, I think she's gonna come back down in a second. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, keep coming. Come on, Deathstrike. If she dies here, I'll be so happy. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Oh, man. Alright, that time I did get it off and she just swiped right through. Did they face swap her with a brute? Yeah, she doesn't look much like her character at all.
Wolverine.
Alright, well, we gotta go through that stage again. Ouch. Oh yeah, she's the most unpredictable fight, I think, in the entire game. Finally, we got through there. We're gonna skip the health that I grabbed the last time. You could jump across to that, but then that piston or whatever has a chance to knock you down, so I tend to take the ceiling route here. Grab the invincibility again. Oh, go down here. Come on. Another invincibility. Finally remembered what room this is, so hopefully we get through all these darts without taking too much damage. Jerk. One thing I would like to figure out is, like, there's some attacks that stun Wolverine, and then there's others, like, he can sort of just tank it. And I'm curious, why is that, you know? What causes me to get stunned? So I can better, you know, take advantage of it. Alright, kill one of these rockets again. Oh man. I moved too fast, missed that invincibility. Kill this ninja instead of the rocket. Oh, one other thing I forgot. For some reason, these ninjas do not know how to walk on slopes in this game. Like, as you see, this area is in slope, but like this slope right here, had I had the ninja walk over it, they would have died, and that would count towards me meeting the goal. So you'll see me, if I make it that far today, you'll see me abuse that in a later level. Oh man, alright, we're gonna heal for a second here. Oh no, this is SNES. This is the SNES Wolverine Adamantium Rage. There's a Genesis one. Alright, let's just go. She might kill me again. Because again, she's a jerk. And Wolverine's a weakling. Okay, that one was definitely my fault. I wonder, maybe if I can somehow manipulate her that way. Ooh. She slid with her claw swipe. Oh, you don't. Ah, she interrupted my move. Garbage! Garbage! Come on, hit! Hit! No! Pull it up! Alright, I have an idea. I think we have to tank the hit. And then I never had to do that before because she'll usually just run into your claw. But I think we Wolverine move to the left to try to manipulate her to run over some more. And then tank whatever hit she does. Like if it looks like she's, like I'm gonna whiff or something. And then try to get her with the electric attack. Oh, don't grab that yet. Alright. And then the dart room again. Oh wait, no, not yet. Now it's the dirt room. Rocket Ninja. So these ninjas, they can... Actually, I don't know if they're even landing, really. So maybe that's why they can survive the slope. Oh, right. Go up. Alright. Oh, don't fall. Go in the door. Hopefully third time's the charm. Praying she cooperates. We're gonna take it a little slow through here. Oh. Now I'm messing up with the inputs. Because you gotta hit X and A at the same time, and down to do this. And if she hits me out of it, then it makes me do the other claw swipe. Yep. Alright, so next thing we try is see if we can follow her over there. Because I could try this, but she has a close-up attack that does a lot of damage too that I don't want to get hit by. So this is the only thing I can think of so I don't take any more damage. Yeah, stay on there. Oh gosh, trying to do an uppercut. Oh yeah, see this? It's gonna take forever. What? Oh jeez. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ouch, 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 ouch. Come back. Eat electricity. No. Oh no. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Yeah, that's the risk I take trying to be up close on her hair. Oh, no. No. Oh! So why isn't who do it using what? Why does the thing on the right, what does the thing on the right do? Yeah, the only thing, like to take off a lot of her health is you gotta use that electricity. So why isn't he using it? Using what? I am trying to use electricity. My health got really low there. And it's just basically, I'm a sitting duck if she just comes in and does her long range attack. The rage, the adamantum rage. Alright, it's fourth time the charm. Maybe if, oh, maybe if we don't get it this time, I'll consider using the password just so you all can see the next level. A part of me really wants to destroy Death Strike. Ah, not over enough. So when I use the electricity, it doesn't hurt me at all, but it'll hurt her for sure. A lot of times when I'm doing that, you'll see me accidentally or somehow do this attack. It's a mix of either I'm accidentally like doing that, or also she hits me and it knocks me out of my twin claw attack that I do to get the electricity working. Oh, come on. Come down. Come down for me. Thank you. Yep, that's right. It serves no other purpose. Alright, let's just chill here for a moment. Not that having 104% more health is going to really help with this fight. And let's go. Yeah, she'll knock me out of it. Alright, once my percentage drops below hers, then I'm going to do the tactic to stay on her and hopefully get some of my health back. Ah. Oh, so close. Come on. Try to make sure my hands are ready. I was afraid. Oh, no, why? No. Oh, we did it. We did it. The worst fight in the game, by far. And there are some really tough fights still to come. But that is the absolute worst. just to give you an idea how weak Wolverine's claws are. I mean, I'm fighting just these regular military guys. They're not no special body armor or anything. Yeah, foam claws, that's right. So the guys, the helicopter drops don't count against the gold. So I'm trying to avoid those. Like, I think one of these guys might be a legit dude. Maybe. We'll see. Nope, they're both helicopter guys. That sucks. I swear there's like some invincibility somewhere around here. Seems about right, yep. I don't want him to fall off. Alright, these last two should do it. Ow, ow, ow. Come on. Okay, that's a helicopter dude. I'm gonna assume all three of those are helicopter guys. These two are legit. Alright, backtrack for a second. Okay, no more enemies over there. Alright, so now a fun part, which really is not a fun part. Oops. We gotta jump on these signs that are electrified. Hey, that's the invincibility I've been thinking about. Oh, actually, not in this section. Next section coming up. I wasted that invincibility. Well, not really. I mean, we kept our health. So here. So now we gotta jump on these signs, work our way up. I'm gonna kill just... There's enemies, and there's bombs that we have to deal with, and the signs being electrified. So kill that one, and then we're just gonna try to make it towards the end of this section. There's health. Ouch. I think there's health this way. We'll We'll eat that. Grab that. Don't fall, Sai, please. Oh, I don't know. Blind jump. Ouch. Alright, bomb blew up there. Alright, and we're clear. I don't want them to fall off, because then I have to like, oh shoot. I didn't want to fall off either, because then I have to refight them. Ooh, did that count? I wasn't paying attention. We'll assume it did. Invincibility. Alright, here's our 3 guys to clear this level and make it to the next boss fight. Whee! Oh shoot. Didn't remember that. Okay, and clear. This game was programmed by Cyclops to make Wolverine look bad. That would make the most sense. I don't know who this boss is. I don't remember. So this is a 2-parter. And I think he's gonna kill me. We might die to here. Yep. Ideally, if we can, we want to push him into a corner and just let loose. And have at least 15% health, or 20% for the second part of that fight. Now it's a matter if I can kill him before he kills me. Nope. Sucks. Oh, avoid the rocket. No. Oh, I jumped right into that. Oh, that's the name of this enemy? Nice, Butcher. Please. Oh. Okay, we don't have that 20% I was talking about, but we at least made it to the second form. Yeah, I might be able to survive long enough to heal. Nope, never mind. Oh, he's about to take a big old bite. Yeah, some of the songs is not as good, but there's certain songs on certain stages that is actually pretty decent. Like this one definitely drive you nuts. Any stage where you have to constantly repeat it over and over will drive you nuts. Much better. And I don't know what's happening to that guy. This here is more of a timing thing. If you time it just right, you'll avoid his chomp there. He has a close-up melee attack too. That's why I keep running just to get out of the way of that, just in case. Yeah, I'd like to stun lock this guy, and I think you can, but not like in the typical method of, you know, getting him up on the wall. I'd have to like carry him across the stage, I feel. And we got him. Now we have Cyber. A tasty corner cheese. Now we have the worst stages in the game. Lady Deathstrike is the worst boss, but now we have the actual worst stages. We gotta go against we're in a nightmare or whatever. A hallucinogenic nightmare. Could not get that out. But fighting these little cybers, they take forever to kill. Like, this game had potential to be really good if like Wolverine could dish out more damage, or his healing factor was better. I've said that a few times to viewers on my own channel. Alright. Come on. So we got little Deathstrike flying bats here. Man, they're more aggressive normally. Yeah, like that. So I'm not like taking all day to swipe at them. This way. back here. So I think if I can, I'm gonna try to get to the final boss. Or not final boss, the boss of this area, Cyber. And then I'll probably call it on the game here just to give some adequate time to Adventures of Batman and Robin. Come on. You got to be kidding. Alright. Oops. No, wrong jump. Oh wait, we're not gonna get the Cyber because the second worst boss in the game is coming up. And that's the boss that I was saying earlier. You're gonna see me do a lot of dancing if things don't go well. Oh, please, thank you. Ouch. I don't know if that counted. Oops. One more. Alright. Health is not looking good. Come on, Despair. Yeah, we're gonna see some dancing here, unfortunately. So now you have this like stupid crystal dragon. Whose hitbox is like really hard to hit. And yeah, if I die here, then I have to repeat the whole stage over. So here we go. We gotta get our health up some. Ouch. And it does 7 damage, so 2 more hits, or actually, technically, yeah, 2 more hits will kill me. But you know what? Not to, again, I think I'm not gonna take all the time on here. I'm gonna try, see what I can do, and then I'll switch to Adventures of Batman and Robin. Oh my gosh. I think this is the game that'll become the revenge game. Like, what was it? I lost in Cobra Triangle to the shark at the end. But I think it'll be sweeter if we can murder this game and make it somehow easy. Somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. And that's only if I can make it easy. Otherwise, I won't subject you all to the adamantium rage shenanigans too often. Uh-oh. That was supposed to be a high jump. That was supposed to be a high jump. I think we found something potentially. Oof. Okay, we can withstand 4 hits right now. Alright, I need to get him. He needs to come lower. Oh yeah, I thought I had something going. And then the attacks start whiffing again. Alright, that one hit. Whoa. Oh. Alright, we need to bring him lower. Close. Oh, nope, nope. That's a death hit. We're in death territory right now. Alright, we can survive one hit. Alright, there it is. That is Wolverine Adamantium Rage, at least. I don't even know. I would say we had one more Nightmare stage. Then we had the Hellfire Club, I think. Had we passed this, I think we would have been at the halfway point of the game. Alright, so give me a second here, and we are going to swap